Hey, hello, and welcome everyone. I am Mary Ricketts with Turning Point Training and Development, and let's talk a little bit of leadership today. I want to give you really 5 steps to increase your leadership skills. So let's talk about it. When most of us hear about the word leadership, we usually start thinking about, people in, political positions, CEOs of companies, military commanders, and sometimes even athletes, who are the big coaches, that are out there. While it really is true that you need to be good and have good leadership skills to really excel in those particular positions and occupation, can I give you a hint? Leadership is a valuable skill that everyone from any vocation, no matter what your occupation or background is, can really use for their benefit and the benefit of others that are on their team. So effective leadership doesn't come naturally for most of us. So there are several methods that you can use to really help build and refine your leadership skills. So I'm going to give you five. I'm going to give you 5 steps that you can really use to increase your leadership skills and discover the leader that's in you. So try these to boost your leadership skills. And then you know what? When you've got a moment, give me some feedback. Let me know how things are working for you. I want to give you the first one. The first one is something that is really, really near and dear to me, and it's really authenticity. Be authentic. There is a reason why your style and character is the way it is. Be your authentic you. It doesn't mean that just because you're, a little abrasive or you're really soft spoken, that you can't be a leader in your own right. So, the first thing I want to encourage you is to be authentic. Be authentic. Think about what's valuable to you. Think about what really makes you you, and use that as a leader within your tribe, within your circle, within your organization. Okay, here's the next one I want to give you. I want you to focus on vision and set goals. Focus on your vision and set goals. So consider what you want to accomplish in every area of your life and set goals that'll really help you achieve that vision. So set goals where you're able to periodically measure your performance and progress. We already know SMART goals, but I want you to think of it a little bit past that. What are the goals that are going to make you happy? What are the goals that are really going to excite you and become adventurous for you to go after every day? Break up your larger goals into smaller ones. I am very much a fan of the 12-week year. I love coaching that with my business clients, and individuals, whether it's a business coaching, leadership, or if it's financial coaching. It is phenomenal. Hint, if you haven't gotten the book, grab the book. It's called 12-Week Year. The author's last name is Moran, Moran, because it is a fabulous concept when you really think about breaking up your larger goals into smaller ones so that you can celebrate your successes and keep your motivation. Right? Because if we don't see little wins, we kind of draw back a little bit and start thinking, what's the purpose of doing this? Why should I be bothered with this? So break it up. Get some smaller goals towards your larger one. And if you haven't gotten the book, if you've never read it, if you read it and set it aside, pull it back out, dust it off. It's called The 12-Week Year. Last name of the author is Moran. And then along with that, I want you to learn to identify and use all of your resources. In the pursuit of your goals, don't forget you've got other resources out there. Everything does not have to be on your shoulders. You can pull in some additional folks to help you reach your goal. So when making plans to reach your goals, always work with the resources you have in your current circumstances rather than trying to develop plans based on resources and circumstances that you wish were a reality. And then be willing to refine your plans and ultimate goals based on your progress as well as your dreams. Things change. The goals that I have for my business right now are not the goals that I had for my business last year. The goals that I have for my personal life and my personal and professional growth is not the same as it was 2 years ago. The ones I have for my family, for my children, it's not the same as it was several years ago. So be willing to refine them and adjust them if you need to. Another one, I want you to strive for excellence. Remember, we talked about being authentic. We've talked about focusing on your vision and goals. Now I want you to strive for excellence. Being a part of a successful leader is really your ability to set the bar for others. So you can be a great role model by consistently and constantly seeking ways to improve yourself and aspire to excellence. A hallmark of leadership is excellent. Notice I didn't say perfect. It's not about being perfect, but it's about doing everything you can with a spirit of excellence. So work on honing your existing skills and then start thinking about how you can develop new ones. I'm going to tell you one of the first things I started doing years ago when I was really looking at striving for excellence. I started with one thing. Let me tell you what it was. You're going to laugh. It's really funny. It's simple, but you'd be surprised at how many people don't do it. When I go to the grocery store, I put the cart back into the cart in the parking lot. I don't leave it next to my car. I don't leave it all over the parking lot. I put the cart back. Why? That's excellence. That's excellence. And it is so interesting because I have teenage boys, I have, an adult daughter, and guess what they do? They put the cart back. Why? Because they saw me do that. And when they see adults not do it, they have something to say about it. It's like, you know what, Mom, that's just kind of lazy. I'm like, I know. But think about that. Think about striving for excellence and think about what you're showing others when you do it. Here's another one. I want you to develop your people skills. Oh, I know. I know. I know. There is an entire mastermind training group that I teach from my John Maxwell group, and it is phenomenal. And it really is about developing your people skills because leaders are known for their ability to inspire others, right? To work towards a common goal. We've got a project, we have requirements within our organizations, we have things that we're doing within the community that require deadlines and goals. And guess what? To be successful at inspiring others to work with you, it's important to develop your people skills and emotional intelligence. First thing, I want you to learn how to listen. Doing so is really going to help you establish connection and build camaraderie and trust so others are more likely to follow your lead and help you. But you have to learn to listen. This is when I think diversity of your tribe and of your circle is extremely important because when you get to take that helicopter view and you get to get input from other people, that is phenomenal. When you're able to listen, not just hear, but listen. I've said it in another podcast. You know what? It's funny. I can be working and have background music. I hear it, but I'm not really listening to it. There's a difference. Make sure you're just not hearing people, but you're also listening to them. And then help others be their best, right? Part of being a good leader is motivating others towards positive change. If you think that you have to berate people on your team, you're not leading. You're not leading. If every single thing you have to do requires a negative disciplinary action to get people on your team to do what they have been assigned to do, you're not leading. And you've got to make some changes. So seek input from others when discussing goals and plans to reach your objectives. That's back to having a nice diverse tribe on your team, whether they're peers, whether it's your teammates, outside coaches, and outside mentors. Give others a stake in the results by seeking their opinion. If I want to come up with something for my organization, I have people on my team that I can say, you know what, you guys, can we brainstorm this? Let me tell you what I'm thinking. I'd love to have some input. And then I'm still required to make the final decision, but they are more motivated to help me when I allow them to have some input. And let me give you number 5, be passionate. Be passionate and maintain a positive attitude. Most of us will really take cues from others in social situations. So you can teach others to have a positive attitude and to be more passionate in their efforts by doing so yourself. Oh my goodness, that sounds like lead by example. You want to maintain an upbeat attitude and giving your best effort help to others to energize them. Your entire team will step up to the plate quicker and more authentic. So everyone is able to accomplish more, regardless of the circumstances. So let me close with this. I want you to take some time to develop your leadership skills so that you can radically increase the amount of success that you experience in every area of your life. And these tips can really help you hone your leadership skills so that you can achieve your goals and enjoy a more satisfying life. So I'm Mary Ricketts, and I challenge you this. Share the podcast. If you're watching this on the video on our YouTube channel, share it with someone. Let's impact someone across the globe. I'm not just talking about across the country. I'm talking about across the globe. Share this with someone. Take a look at the links that we have available for you. If you haven't joined our Facebook group, join the Facebook group. I love sharing information on there for you as well. I'm Mary Ricketts. I want you to be laser focused, and I want you to really think about the 5 steps to increase your leadership skills. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon.